It's amazing information, isn't it? So what do y'all think about Xbox One going on sale for $299? What do y'all think about that, huh? You know? Put that on repeat. But it's all good. $299, right? That's the response to the PlayStation Mini. It's gonna sell a lot of consoles, ain't it? Who wouldn't buy an Xbox One X right now for $299? Who wouldn't do that? Nah, that ain't what this is about. That's clickbait. Y'all fell for the trap. This is about representing Xbox today and knocking out all the foolishness that goes around it. Let's get down to it, y'all, right? Let's get down to it. We're gonna talk for a minute. I'm gonna get on my little boat. We're gonna ride out in the sunset, open sails, open seas. And guess what? We're just gonna sit back, chill, catch a breeze. We're gonna talk some Xbox talk from a real Xbox fan. We're gonna start with this subject right here. Xbox has no games. The most notorious, dumb, phase comment that one could ever say about Xbox. When Xbox has $3 billion franchises, all successful. All 3 of these franchises have lasted over 10 years, and they're still going. It's remarkable how there's only 2 companies that actually have old gaming characters that's lasted longer than 10 years. We already know the first one, that's Nintendo, and still selling today. With the likes of Mario, Luigi, Punch-Out, Donkey Kong, Metroid, Zelda. Those games, right, are timeless. They've been out since the 80s. We got Master Chief, we got Forza Cars, we got the Delta Squad. Still going. Still selling. But you know, Xbox has no games. Xbox is dead. Y'all have no exclusives. So we're going to get down to that, right? We're really going to get down to that today. I'm waiting on my ship, man. I'm waiting on my ship. We're loading up here. It's going to be a good show today. It's going to be a great show today. Come on, ship. I'm ready to get on this water, man. You know, I was raised up on an island, so I know all about that life. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get out here. Let's go. Let's get me to my little ship. My little boat. See where it's at. Let's see where it's at. There we go. Let's get up here. I don't want nothing. Just coming up on the legendary Sea of Thieves game. See, you know, get on your boat. You learn how to sail, man. You learn how to sail, right? Got my little crow's nest, you know. Let me drop down my sail real quick. Where is it? Up here? Let me go up here. Let me move it over to the left a little bit. Let's do this. No collar sail. Let's see. Let's do this. Here we go. See. It's all common sense, right? We finna get to talking. Oh, we finna get to talking. Ah. And, you know, Here we go. All right. Xbox has no games. Well, why is that? Well, they don't have no exclusives. What are you talking about? Well, your games go to PC. What do you mean my games go to PC? As if, that's stopping it from being an Xbox exclusive. You want to get technical. Oh, well, there's no platform and all this and all that. Am I playing a different port? Am I playing a game that's coming from a handheld or, a mobile device like my cell phone or something to where that game is not actually the same game? I mean, because when you played those Vita games compare them to your PlayStation games, those were not the same games. Those were different versions of the game. Different versions, respectfully, of the game. Just like any Mario Brothers game that comes out on mobile. It's not going to be the same exact game that comes out on the console. The new Luigi Mansion game that's coming out is not the same game that was on the DS. Why? Why is that, people? Because Windows is an operating system. Windows is owned by Microsoft. They are doing nothing simply but allowing me to play my Xbox game that I would normally play on my console and just play it on my laptop. It's just like a transfer of devices. It didn't change anything. It just gave me another avenue. Say, I'm away from my house. Ooh, I'm away from my house. And I'm at the job. I'm at break right now. And I pull out my laptop and I got my controller. I can play on my Xbox. It's just simple as that. All my achievements are still there. All my stopping and pausing and load up times and wherever I'm at when I got off that game is gonna be there when I start up, when I put it in when I activate it for my console and I begin to play, it's gonna start right back where I left off at. Nothing changes. It's the exact game. Well, how is it the exact game? Well, doesn't Windows 10 operate the Xbox One? Isn't that the operating system for Xbox One? So how is it not an exclusive? It's still an Xbox, still being used on Windows 10. See, the gaming media wants to always say coming to PC. It don't ever want to be specific because it knows it's got dummies in the industry that feed off of that stuff. Well, today we're gonna be detailed about it. Nah, when you say it's coming to PC, it's not coming to Steam. It never has came to Steam. There's not an Xbox Microsoft Studio game on Steam. Not one. Those are two different platforms. That's Linux and this is Windows. Okay? So we can stop saying or stop acting stupid like we don't know that, right? I understand it's some jabs, but it's stupid jabs. It's like saying, we drive cars with 5 wheels underneath them, or we drive cars with 6 wheels underneath them. It sounds stupid, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, where do people drive cars that got 5 and 6 wheels underneath them? Who's selling them type of cars? So it's dumb. You're talking about a place where it's running off the same operating system. It's the same daggum operating system that's running the game on this console. It's not being ported. It's the same game. It's the easy transfer. That's all it is. It's just a transfer. So how does that make it less exclusive just because I'm playing it on a different device? That's right. How does that make it different? My man Floxton came in here. That's the building. We in here, man. He just represented why I love live so much, and he understands what I do. You see my friend right here? He understands what I do, and he's from the UK. You see how he came in here? Y'all didn't even know he was in here. Y'all didn't even know he was playing. That's how we do. He knows what I'm about. He knows what he get down, and you know what? I'm glad he's here. He's rocking out with me. That's why I love live. That's what I like. Live is the gaming community. What he just did, he just brought back a memory of if I was in the arcades, sitting on an arcade that had 2 players, he came along with a quarter and grabbed right next to me, grabbed grab that joystick, put his quarter in, and join me at the game. And now here we are, meeting each other, laughing. Hey, you like this game? We're talking while we're playing this game. Now, if the Windows 10 operating system makes that big of a deal to you, then that just tells me that you hurt by it. Your company right now allows its games to be on PC. Let's get it. Now, does that mean that the PlayStation games are on Windows 10? No. PlayStation has its own store to go to. Its own store, just like Windows 10 has its own store. So what the hell do you think we're buying our games from? If I go to my Windows 10 PC, hey yo Flox, hey, could you steer the boat?
Yeah.
While I talk, thanks. I'm gonna sit down for a minute.
Flox will take the
If you think
I'll take it from
that we buy our games from a different store, you're stupid. What do you think I'm buying my games from? If I went to Windows 10 store on my PC to buy a Play Anywhere game, I gotta buy it as a Microsoft store. Now watch this. If I'm on my Xbox, you dummies, and I wanna buy a game, I gotta buy from the Microsoft store. There is nothing different here, people.
Oh crap.
Nothing different at all. Nothing at all. But you got idiots that don't know what they're talking about, and if they do know, it's making themselves even look more dumb. Because if they do know when they talking stupid, then they just want to be stupid. Now, we're buying from the same store. Does that make that store different? Does that make where we shop and get our games different? That would be like I go to Walmart in Alabama and I go to Walmart in New York. Would that make a difference? I'm still shopping at Walmart, right? The money's still going to Walmart, right? Where would it go? Where is the money going just because I shop at Walmart in a different state? Makes no sense, man. You sound stupid. So, the ending of this subject right here, case closed, we're going to close the book on this is, no, dummies. Windows 10 and Xbox are both operated off of Windows 10 operating system. And the Windows 10 actually has its own little platform within the PC, and it has its operating system within the Xbox. They both use the same store. They both use Xbox games so that you can play. The only difference between the two, there's only certain amount of Xbox games on Windows 10. You're limited there. I think it's only like 28 games now, maybe 30, I think, because it's the Play Anywhere feature and a couple other titles that they put on there for the Windows 10 PC experience. The Xbox is going to have the whole Xbox library of games in there, including the backwards compatibility games and any other games that for your Game Pass and all those other features that come with it. And I'm pretty sure your PC's got the Game Pass too as well, but your Xbox is going to have all the games over there. It's only going to be limited to your Game Pass and other little features that they may have, your EA Access on that end. But you get the whole shebang over there on your Xbox. That's the only difference. That's the only difference, people. Now, with this about Xbox being dead, Xbox not being successful, Xbox don't make no money. Xbox is part of it's part of the biggest company in the world. What are you talking about? We get it. We understand that in the beginning, Microsoft in their old team that they had in the early 2Ks, of course, a lot of people were skeptical about the Xbox success because Microsoft is a software company. It's a software giant. It specialized in software. When they decided to get into the gaming industry, they were already dibbing in the game. They already have been dibbing in the gaming industry since the 80s. The MXX was that computer console, so to speak. It was that miniature computer console, so to speak. They really never had like a home console, but they took it over to Japan, and it was the birth of helping young Japanese developers get on their feet and learn how to make these games a lot better and push them out. That's how Konami got here, through the help of the MXX program. Go read up about it. You know, Microsoft hasn't never been this American company that, you know, has always kept to itself. As a matter of fact, Microsoft's business is about making other businesses better. It's about having customers. So the Sony brand, the PlayStation are customers because Microsoft owns key elements to gaming that when they make these games, they get paid. They get paid. What up? What up, Hell Real? What up? What up, Hell? What up, Roulez? My boy Israel in the building. It's going down. It's getting for real on my show today. It's going down today, fam. Thank you for coming in on Mixer. All my Mixer team, everybody that's a part of my Mixer team, I just want to say I appreciate y'all. So it's always been that Microsoft has always had customers. Bottom line. So with Havoc, Simply Gone, Minecraft, those acquisitions were pivotal into pimping the gaming market. There's not one gaming console out there that doesn't have Minecraft for it. Microsoft is getting paid. Your console that's not an Xbox console is making sure Microsoft gets paid. Bottom line. That's the bottom line. Bottom line. Yeah, I hear you. You need to get back on this game, man. Come on in. Join us, man. Sit down. Come on in and sit down on the boat, man. So we know that Microsoft is in the business of making other businesses better. Well, they're also into making that money off of them. So it's up to those businesses if they want to pay Microsoft or not. In return, Microsoft grants revenue. Microsoft can invest in Xbox. Note that in the previous comments that Xbox was not the very first gaming unit that, you know, Microsoft held to. Their baby was Windows 10 gaming. It's always Windows 10 gaming was before Xbox. They abandoned Windows 10 because they wanted to focus more on Xbox. At that time, their vision was like, yo, let's go into this console market because it's wide open. Let's get on in here and see what we can fit in. Yeah, that was one of their best decisions they ever made because they were like one of the most successful new class early consoles to make it. While Sega fell off, Microsoft emerged. Microsoft immediately hit a grand slam with Halo. And one game is the reason why Xbox is here. One game. I don't think there's never been one game to make sure a company lived. You know, if it wasn't for Halo, there probably wouldn't even be no Xbox. The success of Halo just made sure Xbox went on to the 360. Halo 2 came out and shattered records that's beyond craziness. You know, that came from the Xbox community. That was a global sensation. Now that you got Microsoft sitting here under a new management team, yeah, they have to get stuff set back in motion. The best thing that they did was to make us see and stop talking like these idiots out here talk. You don't see too many Xbox fans, real Xbox fans, sounding stupid about PlayStation like that. We don't sit up here and say, where's your exclusives and how many console sales you got. It's dumb because we understand the business now. We were told the business. Consoles don't make no company no money. The accessories, the game sales make, and the digital sales, I'm sorry. Yeah, let's put the digital sales in there. Make that company its money. So if Spider-Man 4 has Havoc in it, Spider-Man 4 is making Sony money, the success of it. But Spider-Man 4 is a Marvel game. So not only is Marvel making money, Microsoft is making money. So this Spider-Man 4 exclusive that's on a PlayStation platform, since we want to talk about platforms, it's just on that platform, but it's making money for everybody. Everybody's eating off of it. That's hilarious. When you think about that, that's funny, right? It's real funny. So now that everybody's eating off that game, you understand valuing your customer. That's called valuing your customers. Now, how is it and how is that bad for Microsoft? It's good. And the only proof that it's good is because I don't see no other gaming console that acquired 5 new studios. I didn't see not one. Keep me in the ocean, baby. Keep me in the ocean. I didn't see not one. We got 5 new acquisition studios, 5 of them, by way of the success of the Xbox brand. That was the key of this new team, was to get the brand back up, was to get the Xbox back on a stage that showed performance and visuals. Well, they were able to do that with the Xbox One X. You can be mad all you want. You can come up with all the assumptions and all the lame comments all you want. But here's the facts. We do facts on my show. Like I say, we do facts. The facts is the Xbox One X outdoes your console any given day of the week. Period. Bottom line. If you want the best experience in gaming, you play on the Xbox One X. That's it. You ain't worrying about what my friends got. You're not a follower. Well, I'm gonna get this console because everybody else get it. Nah, you playing for the utmost performance. Shout outs to the PC people. You don't see PC gamers downgrading their gameplay over some small talk. No, they're gonna stay gaming where they're at because they realize if they can afford a big rig that can perform to their standard, they're gonna be able to shell it out and play the game at its richness. That's just common sense. The only people that are gonna be crying and coming up with lame comments and stuff are those that are underpowered. So we hear these underpowered comments. We understand your cries. We understand you. We got it. But just don't be stupid about it. Stop coming up with the dumbest comments in the gaming industry because we know you're not immune to it. You've been told that 1080p makes y'all a better gamer. You know what I'm saying? Your stuff has failed you. Your Vita has failed you. Your PSVR has failed you. Your PlayStation View has failed you. You're not supporting anything. You got to get out here and at least support stuff, man. Your PSN is trash, you know, and they've shown you now. They done smacked y'all in the face that it's trash. And we're thinking that they might even be trying to reconstruct it some kind of way, trying to make y'all happy some kind of way, because y'all lames are still can't even do a simple gamer tag change. Come on. Y'all been in this game longer than we have on our consoles, and y'all can't even do a simple gamer tag change. You're still running around with names called pissy pants and stuff. Come on, man. But y'all want to come talking to everybody else in the gaming industry as if we care that y'all have consoles out there. Well, man, with PS Plus only having about roughly 30 million subscribers to it, that ain't really nothing to brag about, man. That ain't really nothing to brag about. So y'all want to bring up, well, 60 million is just active accounts. I can have my account open, but I don't have to subscribe to Gold. Well, then if you don't subscribe to Gold, why are you talking? Why? If you don't subscribe to Gold, then how is Microsoft making money off of Live? Think about that, stupid. Why would Microsoft care? And they don't even use the term silver account anymore. Silver membership. They don't even use that term no more. But why would anybody care about the membership that does not acquire Gold? Because only Gold memberships pay for the benefits of Live. That's where the money's at. And to be honest with you, we've always paid for Live. You cats didn't. That's the only time Sony was being fair with you lames. Was offering you that free trash service. That's the only time it made sense. And that's the only reason you cheap pocket holders were even riding with that PlayStation console. Because it wasn't the best console out when the Dreamcast was out. Facts. It wasn't. PS2 wasn't better than the OG Xbox. That's facts. And the PS3 wasn't better than the Xbox 360. That's all facts. Here's another fact, though, because there's facts on here. The PlayStation 4 was better than the OG Xbox. That's facts. That's facts. But the PlayStation 4 It's not better than the Xbox One S. It died to that fact soon as the S came about. And even your Pro can't even do what the S does. The S can upscale all its games that you put into it as long as you got a 4K TV. All the games can be upscaled to 4K. These are the things that needs to be said. These are the comparisons. This is what a true console war sounds like. It ain't about dissing nobody because they got it, bringing up family members and trolling your page every day because you're emotionally distraught and you having nervous breakdowns. Nah, this is just simply letting people know what one product does and what the other product does. That's a console war. For all you lames that don't understand a true console war. That's what it's about. It's nothing personal. It's just what it is. It's just business. And sometimes you got to handle the business. This show is about handling the business. You cannot sit up here and think that because now y'all using temporal injections and all this other stuff, that's not checkerboard. I understand. A lot of y'all was out there talking about, well, the X is going to be a checkerboard console. Just wait and see. Name me one checkerboard game that the X has made so far. Name me one. It's got the 4K chip in there. Why do they need checkerboard? That's my question. It's got the 4K chip. The X is a true 4K machine. Ultra 4K at that. With high premium HDR. High premium HDR. Who wouldn't want that? You're telling me right now for me to be a follower, right? So what it takes for me to be a follower right now is to go on eBay. Go find somebody that had the original 4K TV. Not even 4K Ultras or nothing, but just a regular 4K TV with no HDR. Go buy that TV and then go out and buy me a PlayStation. Simply because the mass majority has PlayStation games. Man, look, bro, that's trash. I'm not about that. I'm about performance. I'm going to buy the console that performs. And even though the PlayStation 4 had a graphical power ability that was over the OG Xbox One, to me, it still didn't offer the better features and the better gameplay like the Xbox One did, because I played on both of them consoles. I've touched them, and I saw for myself. You know, just because a game may have a couple, it wasn't like the game was a drastic in visuals. It wasn't that. We're talking some of these games it did. There is, you know, we'll be factual. Y'all were quick to talk about when a game was 720 compared to your 1080p. Of course. You can see that. Of course. So why is it now that you're in denial about the jump between a 1080p and a 4K? You see how that works? See how that crow soup works? That crow soup tastes good now. Now you want to downplay 4K because it's not suitable up to your standards, because you can't hit it. So we understand why you crying in these streets. We understand why you throw them little weak jabs, some little 3-year-old jabs at us. But all along, we just laughing at that stuff because it sounds corny. It sounds corny. You're sitting up here trying to defend the weaker console. That's all it is to it. You can't accept it. We accepted it. We waited out our time. We took them blows. We waited out our time. That's what true console warriors do. I didn't jump ship. You didn't see me get shaky. You didn't see my knees wobble. I held tight onto my Xbox until the X came here. Now I'm laughing. That's the beauty of it all. That's the true essence of it all. Folk getting shaky, frauding, and switching and doing jump ropes and all this other stuff, putting on their flip-flops in the wintertime so that they can, you know, keep views and stay relevant. Well, what are you switching over for anyway? If you wasn't playing your games on Xbox, what were you fooling? You going over there, you gonna do the same thing. The console don't make you no better gamer. Who you fooling? You just going over there to be a regular Joe. You a regular Joe? Be proud that you a regular Joe. Don't try to make yourself out to be something you ain't. Don't make yourself to be like you known for gaming. Get out of here. The minute you open up your mouth, we can tell if you known for gaming. You got to be known for gaming. Not what you do now, but what you've done in the past. What you've done in the past and what people say about you when you coming up. That's 50. That's taking out 50% of the people that got mouths on social media when they coming up in here talking about gaming. That takes out 50. So there's 50% that's suspect. Now we start narrowing it down. If you're gonna narrow it down, we're gonna get down to crunch. So it's probably about 30% who are true gamers, who are known for gaming and have a great gaming history about themselves. It's about 30%. The rest is 70% are all fake and frauds. Y'all know it, because you can't have somebody who's a troll who claims to be a gamer. It don't work that way. You a gamer, that automatically makes you not a troll, because you ain't got time to be sitting up here harassing somebody online. You playing video games. That's facts. That's facts. But a person like me, I'm a different breed. I can do both. I could do it. I could pretty much do it all. I could sit up here, smack a donkey, still come out on top for the year in my 1% as on my Xbox One. I could pretty much do that. But I can show that. You see what I'm saying? I'm not afraid to show that. All my information is right there. I'm not afraid to show what I do, because I've never been scared to show what I do. It's gaming. You know, I don't chase gamer scores where I'm playing indie games and think I'm somebody worth talking about in the gaming industry because I have 1 million gamer score, gaming tags on my score, and I got that by way of playing little indie games. Nah, man, you don't impress me. There ain't no way in hell you got 1 million some gamer tags and you play these real games. These real games take digesting. They take digesting to do. You wanna sit up here and follow these folk and follow all these folk that talk nonsense? That's fine. Like I said, it's getting real here. But the notion that we in the Xbox community don't have games and we got, where do we go to play our games? Well, you see it, because a lot of us showcase our gaming. I don't see none of y'all lames showcasing your gaming. That's what it's all about. You can disagree with me because I have an Xbox all day long. But if you gaming, that's where the respect is at. Because at the end of the day, you're playing on a console that you like to play on. At the end of the day, we can battle all day. But if you gaming, I would have to respect that fact that you gaming and say, you know what? At least you're gaming. At least you're enjoying what you're doing. But if you coming up to me just to troll me, just to battle me, and you ain't even gaming, nah, man, you wasting my time. I don't entertain such foolish characteristics. Doesn't get down like that. So you need to know what you're talking about when you come talking about Xbox. You got that little mini, and you got to pay $99 to play 20 games. And we talk about the straight classic vintage look. You guys don't even get the upgrade enhancements for it. So you running around trying to act like the mini is a big deal, and your character's looking like big blocks, big polygon blocks, looking worse than Minecraft. Minecraft has been upgraded to 4K, and that's a block game. Minecraft looks better than those games on that mini. Facts. Now, I thought backwards compatibility was a joke. Next subject. That came out of your big top donkey mouth. Your big top man sitting up high in the field said that. Jim Ryan said that. That he don't think that backwards compatibility was to any value for you guys. Well, I guess he's right, because where can you go to any major store and buy a PlayStation 1 game, buy a PlayStation 2 game, or let's say even buy a PlayStation 3 game? You can't even find them games in the store. You guys ain't interested in that. See, the actions tell the truth. The actions tell the truth. But you know what? I can go down to one of my local major gaming stores and right now go pick up a 360 game if I want to. I can still buy a 360 console if I wanted to. I go down to GameStop down here and they still selling 360 games. 360 is still selling. It's still out on the market. Y'all sitting up here talking about Xbox don't have no games. But if Xbox don't have no games, then why the hell is Xbox games still out on the market? That doesn't make any damn sense. You sound straight up stupid. If anything, PlayStation don't have any games. because the whole damn PlayStation library, the majority, you can't get at any stores. You gotta go to eBay. You gotta go to Amazon and then get overpriced for playing them damn games. You gotta get suckered, just like right now with the Mini. That's a lollipop move, and y'all damn well know y'all ain't buying that. Damn well, you lying in your hearts talking about you don't play old games. Well, if that was the case, then why come Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy? See, I know something about that game in Sony media, right? It loves to talk about how one game surpassed the other one. It loves to talk about that. Because in that surpassing tells the truth. They want to cover up that God of War now because they know that God of War is pretty much dead. That Spider-Man came, oh, it's sold the fastest is in the UK. Well, if you look at what all the other God of War sold in the UK, it's not very impressive at all. It's not even 1 million. It's not even 500,000. It's not even a third. It's like a fourth. When God of War 3 popped out, it only had like 111,000 copies sold in the UK. Big deal. That's what I always said. Why are we talking about God of War as if God of War has ever been a big deal? It's never been a big deal. It's only sold 1 million in the United States. It adds up all the little bitty numbers around the world. Well, see, you guys ain't counting for world totals for the Xbox. You don't know what the Xbox had. Y'all still sounding stupid talking about the Xbox only sold 30 million consoles. You sound stupid. When the Xbox One is the fastest selling console in Xbox history. So anybody can do simple math. All you got to do is go on your internet, the biggest library source of information in the world, look up how many consoles that the 360 sold in a 5-year period. If the Xbox One is the fastest selling console, then it's going to tell you how many units it sold. You can roughly average it out. But you know for a fact that it's going to be more than what the 360 sold in its time. These are facts. So the fact is, in a 4-year time, the 360 hit 30 million in a 4-year time. So it's 5 years. So the Xbox is well over 30 million. For those dummies that still want to put out 30 million to 70, hey, come on, y'all know that's a lie. Ain't no PlayStation console beating no Xbox by no 40 million consoles. No, that's a damn lie. I know y'all still hurt by the fact that the PS3 failed you. Sony's still trying to recover from that. That's why your PSVR had PlayStation items for it. That Viewmaster headset. That's an old headset that was used for Sony in the marketing of Japan. That was a Viewmaster headset. You know those little things that you put images in and you look and you hit that button at the top and it flip film. That's what that was. That design wasn't changed. They just put new colors to it. Threw it out there and put VR in it. Put technology change. That's all they did. Gave you that weak camera that y'all don't even support. Y'all didn't support that camera. That 720 camera was straight trash. Straight garbage. It's garbage today. Y'all know it. And these are facts. Hey, look, I got more consoles than most of you lames up here confess you got multi-consoles, and I can prove that. So anytime one of y'all want to step up and show consoles, try me. Just try me. So I'm here to be a fanboy. You right. I'm here to represent my Xbox. But being a fanboy is not something bad. That's what the lames say. I could be a fan of my basketball team, my football team. Ben said that. If you tell me whenever there's a jersey that has a Dallas Cowboys split and a New York Giants split on that jersey, and then we can talk. Go find a fan in the NFL that's wearing one jersey and their jersey is split with two teams on it. You come holler back. You come holler back at me when you find that. You know, it's okay to have an item, a favorite car that you like to buy, or favorite TV that you like to buy. People like brands. There's nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You lames just get mad when somebody can prove their brand has some worth to it. And it may do something better than what your brand is. You get mad at that. That's all it is. You get emotional. And you a man. You need to stop being so emotional. Go do something in your community, man. Go feed the poor something. Get that stress off. Get that stress off of you over your console. Stop having so much emotional distraught over it. You know if it can't perform up to your expectation, just keep it real. Ain't no need a line for it, cause it ain't gonna change. If it's lame, it's lame. You know, all y'all can do now, and you can't sit up here and act like y'all aren't dying for that PlayStation 5. You dying for it. You was dying for it last year. Y'all had already started on YouTube. Oh, it's coming out. It's coming out. Y'all tell on yourselves. You tell on yourselves. Where on YouTube do you see videos of we freaking out? The Scarlet is coming. Where do you see gaming articles talking about the Scarlet is coming? Oh, there's a leak. Oh, it's going to have this and that and this and that. You don't see us acting like that. We know how to ride the tide, baby. We know that butt kicking is coming. So just enjoy your subpar console now, because your next console, it's going to be on the level of the X. You'll be able to already see y'all are old news. Y'all are always behind. By the time you catch up to us, we're doing something else. That's the Xbox way. Y'all was behind on live. Y'all was behind on multi party chats. Y'all was behind on that. Y'all was behind on achievement recognition. Y'all was behind on that. Y'all stay behind on stuff, man. Stop fronting. Like, what's cool about being behind? You know what I'm saying? Just because Sony sells the cheaper console, that don't make it the better console. I mean, damn. That's like trying to say a Honda Civic is better than a Ferrari at performance. Sounds stupid. You're not going to see that many Ferraris on your highway, Lamborghinis on your highway. You're going to see more standard performance cars on the highway. Why? Because they're more affordable. You laughing, but in technology, the saying is this: you pay for what you get. You can't expect your Pro to be an X. Stop thinking that way. It ain't gonna be no X, because there's things in the X that you got to pay for. There's benefits in having an X. There's no benefits in having a Pro. Only benefit in having a Pro is a little bit of speed in your clock performance, little visual upgrade, but it's still the same motherboard. The X and the OG Xbox don't have the exact same motherboard to it. There's things that's been customized. In the X, there's chips that's been changed, resistors that's had to be more powerful, and capacitors that had to be more powerful, because this damn thing is a true 4K console. Can't have a change in performance and have the exact same motherboard. It doesn't work like that. Anybody that's worked on motherboards know this stuff. I have. So I bet 90% of y'all have it. You're just out here running your mouths, looking stupid. So enough with that nonsense. You see, I keep it calm and keep it collective, because this is about keeping it a million on this show today, representing the Xbox One and its community to the finest. The New Legal has always been about gaming community, having fun, rocking out. You want to know why I love and enjoy the Xbox community? Because I meet and I greet great gamers as myself through all kinds of generations, from the little kids to the root gamers like myself, older guys that were holding down the arcades in the 80s. I'm in my 30s and I ain't ashamed to say it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ashamed to say it. What my age got to do with my gaming experience? Absolutely nothing. If anything, it shows my richness. It shows my deepness. It shows my roots. It shows that I can stand up and know what I'm talking about in these gaming streets. That's what it shows. Unlike you, your resume is short. So it's no wonder you get emotional distraught. You can't prove nothing. You don't have no track record. So you get crazy. You get outraged. You become a troll. You become a guardian of a bridge. That's what you become. I don't become that. Nobody sees me running around on nobody's post, because I don't care what they saying. I don't get distraught if somebody's saying something different from me and I got to go up on their post and try to make them prove something, man. Leave them folk alone. Let them think what they want to think. That's their Twitter page. I'm on my Twitter page. saying the stuff that I think, saying the stuff I want to talk about, rocking out with my friends. I don't care about how many followers and stuff I don't have compared to somebody else. I don't think nobody does. People that come up on Twitter come out to rock out with the people they know, or come out to come look at what everybody's saying. Care less about all that. That's a lame, emotional comment. That lets me know that there's something about you. Like, so if we took your followers away from you, you probably go somewhere and slit your wrist or something. You probably, beat your head up against a wall because you're in a popularity contest. Come on, man, that's high school stuff. Unless you're still in high school, then we can understand those comments. You still trying to be a valedictorian, in these gaming streets. You wanna get the crown. You wanna get the what they call it, the king and queen honors of the crown of your prom or something, of the gaming prom. You want to get that crown or something? You want to wear your tuxedo? You go right ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like you tell us, whatever makes you sleep at night, whatever makes you wake up in the morning, homie. It's all good. But here's the one thing that y'all gonna get straight right now in this video. You gonna understand that business. You gonna get that smoke. And you know what? The Xbox community is still the best community out there in these game streets. Microsoft and the Xbox brand are still holding the best values to gamers. Bottom line, we got 3 consoles in one. We got the OG, we got the 360, and we got the Xbox One. We ain't got to go plug in other consoles to play these games. There's certain games that ain't hitting on our feature, but Xbox done put out enough content to keep us busy right now, to keep us involved in our Xbox game. We're not paying for things that we've already paid for. Now that's stupid. There's some things that are just stupid. We got to call it out. And that's stupid. You talk about us being corporate slaves, how? A slave doesn't have no investment. We have investments with Microsoft. Our games, we can play them for no extra cost. Whenever these games come out in backwards compatibility, no extra cost. And we know why things changed. Because business changed. Yeah, we wish we could have kept Xbox Arcade Live and all those games would have just came over. We'd have been buying them for $4.99, $10.99, whatever. But that wasn't the case. These devs wanted to make some money on their own. It's better to go independent. You're starting to hear a lot more people go independent. And it's sad because some of these developing teams, they're falling, they're crashing. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to make it on their own because they're tired of being handcuffed. They're tired of being controlled by their creativity, being told that, we rather for you to make story-driven games. You buy a game today, and all y'all want over there is a game that has a character talking for 2 damn minutes before you even do anything. That's not gaming. I didn't buy a console to watch a movie. I bought a console to play. You want me to have story-driven games, man, I might as well just pop a movie, a 4K Ultra movie, in my Xbox and watch a 4K Ultra movie. I can do that. But when I don't put no 4K Ultra movie in my console, I'm there to play video games. Understand that. You guys can mirror y'all experience all you want to. Y'all can try to tell y'all things all y'all want to. But the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. And we just now found out that Microsoft, Xbox don't make no money. But this last month NPD told another story, didn't it? I don't see y'all talking about that. Y'all kind of quiet on that. Well, you know what? How is it that all 3 consoles basically made the same amount of money last month? But I thought Sony was supposed to be making all this money in the game industry. I thought they were supposed to be the top dog. How is that when all 3 consoles made the same amount of money? Now, there's that revenue for the idiot that don't understand revenue talk, who thought profit and revenue was the same thing. Who do you think made more money in their revenue if one was supposed to have all this money and it tied with the one that wasn't supposed to make all this money? Who do you think made more money in revenue? That's basic math, people. Keep on playing yourself. The ship already has holes in it. Keep playing yourself. We're going to end this off just right. See y'all in a couple years. Let's see what 2019 is holding for y'all. Let's see what 2019 is holding for us. Our 2019 is looking real damn good over here. And with the future announcements looking damn good over here. Y'all sitting in uncertainty. We gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you right now on this channel. I'm gonna tell you like that homeboy told y'all at E3. We can't give you no future news. We're not focusing on that. We're trying to focus on right now. We're giving you about nothing right now, so we're gonna focus on keeping it nothing right now. It's basically what he told y'all. So 2019 to 2020 looking real good for us. Real good for us. Scarlet's right around the corner. Real good. Where's your PS5 at? Nowhere to be found. That's a damn shame that y'all got to sit at this 1080 for damn near eight years. You know, damn near 8 years y'all gonna have to sit on it. So the funny part is, watching the news keep trying to hype up your visuals. They trying for y'all. They trying so hard, right? That's where the comedy is at. While the real innovation is already happening. Nobody wants to talk about the Xbox because you're scared of it. You grew up on that pacifying console. We get it. We're gonna let this ship hit this rock. We get it.
Fuck.
We get it.
Damn it.
So, you know, we're gonna end it by hitting the rock, having a little fun.
Please add your obscure Titanic references. God damn it.
We're gonna go down with the ship. We're gonna find us a mermaid.
There we go.
Well, my man might fix it. I don't know. He might. We're sinking though.
She ain't
Might have to
going
get over.
down that fast, Captain.
We may have to go over here to this island. We don't know yet. Man said we ain't going down. My man said we ain't going down. But yeah, all facts today. All news set aside. You ain't got nowhere to go to these little layman articles to pacify your emotions. We kept it 1 billion today. So know what you talking about when you come over here talking about the Xbox. Really, know what you talking about. Because it's gonna show if you don't.
Oh, no.
Just simple. As soon as you open up your mouth, it's gonna show if you don't. We know who knows and who don't.
Damn it.
We know. You just get shot down every time.
Hell.
You're gonna get shot down every time. That's what's gonna happen to you.
It's a goddamn.
While you trying to front, you gonna get shot down. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust to you. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? I truly get it. I truly get why you hurt. But man, you gotta suck it up. You gotta suck it up. The Xbox One X has the best console out. We got our games over here we playing. I got 469 games and you coming up to me talking about what kind of games I'm playing. The same type of damn games you was playing. I play the same type of games you play, except for I don't play no just any kind of game because my company throws any kind of stuff at me. Y'all acting like y'all got some games to play. Go save Gravity Rush 2. Go save Drive Club. Go save No Man's Sky, Street Fighter 5. Go save all them broken games you got, them DOA games you got. Go save them subpar games, that Bloodborne 2. Y'all ain't playing that damn game. That game didn't reach 2 million till September of that year. You know, you only had what? Like I said, you only had what? Horizon Zero Dawn, Uncharted 4, Spider-Man, and God of War. Those are your hits. And the funny part is Insane Trilogy. Those are your hits. In a 5-year span, those are your hits. You telling me to go play my game, go play some games. Come on, man. You hilarious. You hilarious. I would believe you if you would show me your Crash Bandicoot gamer tag scores. You know? Your trophy earnings on that game. Then I'll probably believe you. But we don't believe you. We don't believe you. pull up them tags, and we might believe you, but we don't believe you. Did I get any bananas? I didn't get no bananas, man. I gotta get back on this ship. I can't die while I'm doing this. So I'm gonna get up on this ship, and I'm gonna end it with that. You suckers, stay lame. The Xbox is trill. This is your boy, the new legal, state nothing but facts, representing my Xbox One X, the greatest console on the planet right now. I'm with my boy, Fly Fox, in the building from the UK. We're gonna keep playing some Sea of Thieves today, early in the morning. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I like your, hey, man, you gotta stay fly to the day that you die, you know what I'm saying? But my man, actually, I mess with him. It's Flox the Fox. So he representing the UK strong, man. He comes up in here holding me down upon the crown. We're gonna have some fun. So, yo, until the next time, y'all wanna get whacked and I have to do another video, I can. But, you know, like, we're gonna keep it 100, man. We're gonna keep it 1,000. We're gonna keep it 100,000. We're gonna keep it 1,000,000. But on this one today, we kept it 1,000,000,000. We can go to 1,000,000,000,000 next time. Yo, this has been your boy, the new legal, representing the most powerful gaming source in the industry, Di-RREC Gaming. My man down here from the metropolitan area knowledge in the building, with my man Group DX, man, as the sponsor from Maryland, and we doing it. We doing big things, yo. My man's from Baltimore, holding it down, the Black Raven. We appreciate him. Yo, shout outs to my man Knowledge out here. Put in 14 years in these gaming streets. Yo, Di-RREC Gaming is official. It's your boy, the new legal, man. And I'm out. Peace.